What's up, Spartans? It's Tuesday. That means we're going to go over some training tips on this Tuesday. Today, I want to talk about a morning routine. So, a couple of things that have helped out a couple of clients recently, and they really help me when I'm consistent. And I, just like anybody else, has a tendency to fall off on some of those things that are not is ingrained in my habits. So getting back to this journaling is really made a huge impact for me over the last couple of weeks, and sharing it with a couple of the newer clients, they've seen a huge benefit in it as well. So some of you have been with me for a while, have heard this before, but if you haven't, I would suggest getting back to this and looking at a morning routine, because we got so much crap that's going on in our life. This is a way for us to take a daily inventory. But I just wanted to kind of lay out for you in tactical ways, or give you exact processes to follow to do in your morning routine each and every morning, okay? So first thing you're gonna wanna do is wake up. Try to do this before you flip open your phone. Try to do this before you start work. Try to do this before you do anything else in your day, okay? Reason for that is in the morning, right after we wake up and right before we go to bed, our mind is the most elastic, okay? It has the most ability to embrace new concepts, and usually creativity is a little bit higher. Now, with this journaling, we want to make some changes, have some identity changes, make some improvements in our mental health, but also in a lot of areas as far as our habits, as far as our identity. So it's important to do this first thing in the morning, okay? Should only take you 5 to 10 minutes. At the beginning, it may take you a little bit longer. As you get better at it, you probably will, like anything else, improve on your efficiency, okay? If you don't have 5 minutes, 10 minutes to dedicate to your mental health and kind of evaluating where you're at from a mindset standpoint, then there's probably some other areas that we need to reevaluate, but there's also other opportunities. A couple of clients are doing this during their workouts, during their rest break. It gives them a complete hour to be mindful. They're focusing on their lifts at one point, like we talked about last week, and then in between, they're kind of taking that emotional evaluation, okay? One last thing, if you guys are watching this and you want to respond, remember these messages on True Coach do not go to everybody. I send them out to everybody at once, but if you respond and you want to have any comments or any questions, feel free to send those back, and that's just to me, okay? So let's start with what we're gonna do. So we're gonna break this into 4 prompts, okay? First prompt is gonna be your gratefuls. Now, 3 to 5 of these every day. Try to make them new daily. Now, don't think that they have to be huge things, and there may be certain ones that you keep coming back to, but try to find something new and fresh and a daily win, right? We've talked about that in the past. So 3 to 5 of those each day, new daily. Now, the last thing that I think is important is, why is this a win? Why is this important to you? Why does this feel like a success? How does this help you get closer to your goal? Or how does this help you maintain some of the things that you've accomplished, or the person that you've become, okay? So I think it's important to put that why, and then it reminds us of why we're gonna celebrate that small win and why we wanna see that win happen more and more, okay? Next one is your wins and losses daily. A little bit different. I probably should have put this a little differently. This would be, where was I successful yesterday? Okay, what things did I do well? Where did I fall short? Okay, make sure that when you're reviewing these things that you're being very objective. Don't try to pump yourself up, but in the same aspect, don't beat yourself down, okay? Try to look at it objectively based on what your goals are professionally, relationship, in health and fitness, and see what did you do well from the day before and what could you improve on, okay? Be very objective on that. This is basically a habit inventory. So if you're looking at your professional life, what are some of the habits that are gonna lead to success that way? What are some of the habits that are gonna lead to success from a health and fitness standpoint? So take a habit inventory, okay? Be very objective. The next is kind of or what we would call our affirmations. Who am I and how does today look? Now, this is going to be things that may not be true about yourself. Maybe there's some things that you desire, whether it be in your life as far as a success or a goal that you want to accomplish, or an identity that you want to become, or part of your identity that you want to stand out more, that's a positive for you. So who am I? And make sure that these are affirmations, positive, and we want to make sure that we're training the body to think of it and training the mind to look at it from a positive mindset, okay? Make these foregone conclusions. This is who I am. I am a father that cares for his daughter and son, those types of things. I am somebody that fuels myself properly and does not treat myself with food as a reward. Things like that are going to be foregone conclusions, that are going to be improvements or amplify the positives in your identity, okay? Making sure that they have multiple senses. So if you're thinking about a goal or you're thinking about a position that you want to be in life, maybe it's a vacation, maybe you want to make enough money, or maybe it's just that you desire to go on a vacation with your wife. Now, as you envision that and as you're looking at that, make sure that you're feeling the sand under your feet. Make sure you're feeling the sun. Try to go through as many emotions as you possibly can in this visualization and affirmation session to make it really connect with you, so that when times get tough and you're pursuing this goal, you can come back to these very vivid thoughts and this very vivid vision of where you want to be. The more that you can envision it, the more you can actually put yourself in that place, the more likely you're going to have deja vu in the future and be experiencing that vision that you have. Okay? Multiple senses. And then, like I said, make it envision and believe in it in your total core. Even though it's not what you are right now, it's who you're becoming. And like I talked to a couple clients today, it's not in the destination, it's in that process, in that becoming in which we become the person that we're looking for. The last part is just a periodic review. Now, wait a week or wait a couple weeks, and then every so often go back, look at 2 days, look at a day or so, do a periodic review, take a progress report, okay? How did you feel in that instance? What were some of your gratefuls? What were some of your wins and losses? Where did you fall short? Did you make improvements on that? Who you are, what does your day look like? Some of your affirmations. Are you still living? Are you stepping into that identity? And make sure that you're being objective, okay? Look at it. Try to look at, okay, I still have a lot of room to work here. That's fine. I'm going to focus a little bit more energy there. Or make sure that you're also celebrating, okay, I've come a long ways in this aspect. I can see the progress, okay? Just like our health and fitness, just like our body weight, all those types of things, taking a personal inventory of our mental state is a way for us to track that progress, okay? This is just like your diet. This is just like your workout. Making sure that every day that you're tracking your mental, okay, your mental fitness, and then doing progress reports is going to help you reevaluate what way you're moving. Are you even moving in the right direction? Or are you just telling yourself, oh, I just need to have a more positive mindset, but not actually putting the practice into it? That being said, you may be practicing, but without proper inventory, without going through these steps and tracking that data, you may not know if you're making progress or where you need to work harder to make some better progress, okay? So I challenge each and every one of you, try this for the next week, okay? I'll challenge each and every one of you, try it for the next week. If you've come to this far, okay, and you're watching this part and you are gonna attempt this for the next week, just respond, I'm gonna do this. If you're not gonna do it and you think that this is completely crazy and you've made it this far, just tell me that, okay? Just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna bring this up to each and every one of you next week, okay? I'm challenging myself to get back on track consistently. I go on and off, but I'm gonna hit up the next 21 days to do this, so because I think it's so important, okay? If you guys need help, have any questions, feel free to respond. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday.